Alright guys, today we're making the bat button. I will put another video on for the flower button for those of you creating the flower button. Click on the bat button and you'll see that I've already completed it obviously, but I am going to remake it with you guys. Okay, so I'm going to go way back to the beginning, show you what we're doing. Now it can be a little confusing, but what we're going to be doing is we're going to be creating a box and then mainly removing from that box. So I dragged my box out. I'm going to change the size of it and the height. So once again, you click the center for the height, and the height is 8. Then I'm going to click the top left corner, and you see I can change it so I make it the size that it tells me in the top corner. All right, so 30 by 16, and drag it to the center so it's a little bit easier to maneuver. You want to zoom in or zoom out at any point, guys. This is super helpful right here. So now I'm going to drag a cylinder out, and we're going to actually make a bunch of the same cylinders. Okay, so this cylinder, and it says make it a hole. I miss this all the time. So change it to hole, and then hit next. And we're going to change the height, click the height, to be 8. And then I'm going to click the top left corner, and I'm going to change this and this. And you can see how I changed both the top and the thing on the left. I accidentally just changed the size of it. So let's click back on that corner, change it back to 8 for my height. I've noticed if you click off of what's selected and then click on and drag, it makes it way easier, especially because like I'm doing everything with a mouse, which many of you guys without a mouse, which many of you guys are in the same situation. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit next. We're going to be creating 8 of them. Okay, so you can see how there's many different ones on here that we're creating. So in order to do that, there's 2 different ways. Click on it, you can copy and then hit paste, which I find to be a little bit longer to get that kind of thing, but it's up to you if you want to do it that way. Once again, copy, then paste. It pops up, click off, way easier to move it and not adjust any sizes on it. Okay, copy, then paste, click off, click and drag, or you can use the shortcut. And I don't know if anybody noticed, there's a shortcut. It tells you when you are trying to paste, it's Control V, and actually copy is Control C. So I'm going to click on one, and I'm just going to do it that way. Control C, Control V, Control V, Control V, Control V. And now I have 4 of them sitting there to make it way easier. And I can click off and drag them to the exact position I want them. Once again, click off and drag them. Click off and drag it. Click off and drag it. There we go. So what am I going to do? I am going to hit next. I'm going to put another cylinder on here, and it says once again to make it a hole. Once again, I miss that all the time, so be sure that you make it a hole. Okay, and we are going to change the size of this. It says that we want it to be a diameter of 50. This is going to be the top of the bat wings. 50. Ooh, missed the corner. 50, enter. There it is, nice and big. Doesn't matter really the height, but you can if you want. The reason why is this is being removed. Okay, so I moved it. If you want to change the height, you can. Click 8, enter. If it's a hole, it will always be removed. So sometimes that height doesn't really matter. I'm going to hit next. Select everything by holding my left button and dragging it, or you can individually click on everything and hold shift. And I'm going to group them together. Hey guys, the next video I'm going to show you the remainder.